Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the first episode of 2023. We're joined today with Newcastle Jet star Reno Piscopo. Reno, thanks for joining me.
Thank you for having me.
No worries. So, firstly, to your younger life, I believe you went to Italy at such a young age. How did that all come about for you?
Yeah, so I went to Italy when I was 12, 13 years old. I had joined an academy in Melbourne. That's where I'm from. I joined an academy in Melbourne, and they took players overseas for trials, and tournaments. And the first tournament I went to, I was about 10, and I was with AS Roma, and I did very good. They wanted to sign me, but I still wasn't ready to make the move yet. And then I went over a year later, and I went to a second division side, Serie B, called Vicenza, and I did a tournament there, and I won best player, golden and the golden boot for that tournament, and that's where Inter Milan saw me. And then they offered me a contract, and a year later, I flew over to Italy, and yeah, that's how my journey started.
And would you recommend for young kids, like obviously you went over at such a young age, would you recommend if young kids were given that opportunity to take it?
Yeah, I don't see why not. If they're ready to make the move, if they think it's the right option for their career, then why not? But there's also opportunities in Australia now. You see a lot of young players getting more chances and more time on the field. So you can do either pathway really. It just depends what you feel like doing and what you're ready to do.
Now onto the Wellington Phoenix. How did the move to join the Knicks come about, and were you in Italy at the time?
Yeah, so I was in Italy at the time, and I remember Ufi, the coach, contacting me and asking me if I wanted to come back. I thought about all the options that I had overseas, and I thought at that time I was ready to come back home. Come back to the A League, and yeah, it felt right at the time, so I decided to go ahead with it.
And you spent a few years at the Knicks. What would you say was your favorite memory?
My favorite memory at the Knicks, I would say the first game back in Wellington after the COVID when we were allowed to go back to New Zealand. I think that was a great memory. We ended up versing Western United that game. We ended up scoring, and I was able to celebrate with the fans there. That because during the time we were based in Sydney, we didn't have no fans really. So it was just great to go back to New Zealand and play in front of our home fans at our stadium, and yeah, it was amazing.
And now onto the A League All Stars. Um what sort of went through your head when you knew that you were selected for the team?
When I was selected, I was very happy. You don't get to verse Barcelona every week, so it was kind of no brainer. Like, of course, I wanted to play that game, and yeah, it was a great experience. I ended up scoring and getting an assist. Um, so I was very happy with that, and yeah, I'll always cherish that moment.
That was actually my next question. What actually went through your head when you scored in front of 70,000?
I couldn't believe it at the start, but then yeah, I was just enjoying the moment. Really, like I said, you don't get to score against Barcelona every week or play against them, so I was just enjoying the moment, enjoying the atmosphere. All my family and friends were there, so yeah, it was great.
Now onto the Newcastle Jets. Firstly, before we get into it, how is the
How is what? Sorry.
injury going?
Yeah, the groin. It feels a lot better. It's been nearly a week now. So I've started doing gym. Next week I'll start doing some slow running, and hopefully everything goes to plan, and I'll be back on the pitch soon.
And how are you liking the lifestyle of Newcastle so far?
Yeah, it's nice. I live on the beach, so I'm looking at the beach right now. It's very nice. It's very chill, very calm compared to Melbourne. But it's nice. I'm enjoying my time here.
And how have you enjoyed playing under Coach Arthur Pappas?
Yeah, Arthur, I think he's a great coach. He's a great person also. Um, and you can tell the style that he wants to play, the football he wants to play. And I really like that. That was one of the main reasons why I came here because of him and his philosophies for the game. So yeah, I have nothing but good things to say about him.
Is there any particular goal that you want to achieve before you finish playing football?
Uh, yes, I'll say that is to represent Australia. Play for the Socceroos.
Now on to just some general questions. What sort of hobbies do you have outside of football?
Hobbies, not many. I enjoy going to the beach, some off time. I enjoy playing COD with a few of the boys from the Newcastle Jets. We play, yeah, me, Cal, Mo. We all jump on. We play that together, Warzone. Um, yeah, when I'm home, I just like to relax. Watch a movie, listen to some music, play COD, and yeah.
Do you have a particular favorite beach in Newcastle? Obviously, I'm pretty sure by your Instagram you live on Newcastle. Is that correct?
Yeah, I live on Newcastle Beach. I like Newcastle Beach. Also like Merriweather. And what's that? What's the other one called? Is it Dixon? Nixon?
Dixon, yeah, Dixon Park Beach, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I don't mind that beach too.
Now on to the last for the day, some fan questions. At Josh under Loren said, "What got you into football?"
Welcome into football. Um, when I was younger, I used to play all kinds of sports. I remember I used to play AFL. I used to do a bit of karate, mixed martial arts. I tried a bit of everything, and soccer, football was just the one that attracted me the most. And ever since then, yeah, it's always been the love of my life, really.
The next question is from at Nate the goalie one. Now, obviously, you've played in a few positions for the Jets and over your career, but do you have a particular favorite position to play?
Uh, yeah, I think the position I prefer and the position I'm more comfortable in is down the middle. So if it's either as a 10 or 8, or if I'm playing on the left side, I like to stay uh, more inside, um, just so I can get on the ball more and create. Recently, the past month, I've been playing as a 10/8, and yeah, I really enjoy that. I'm a creative player, so I like to touch the ball as many times as I can during the game, um, and try and create as much as I can. So being in the middle, I think that helps me and helps the team also.
At Aussie Butcher asks, "What is your favorite stadium to play at other than McDonald Jones Stadium?"
Favorite stadium? It would probably have to be Amy Park. I think because I'm from Melbourne, and every time I go there, my family's there, all my family's there, my friends. So I'll say Amy Park.
The last question today is from Tom. He asked, "What's your best advice to give to kids trying to make it professional?"
My best advice would be to stay disciplined, um, be hungry, never give up. In football, there's a lot of obstacles that are thrown at you. Um, so just make sure you're hungry. If you really want it, just keep trying, keep training hard, make sure you have a goal and try and reach that goal. And sometimes it comes sooner than later, but as long as you never give up and believe in yourself, believe in your ability, you can do it.
Right, that is all for today. I can't thank you enough for coming on, Reno, and I'm sure not just me, but all the fans wish you all the best with the injury, and we hope to see you back on the pitch soon.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it. And I can't wait to get back out there and playing in front of the fans again.